Hey, what's up, everyone? Just Jabo here. And I first went to college for psychology because I really thought I could help people. But later, I realized that I'm crazy too. To think that I'd go to school for that long. So I ended up graduating for health and fitness science. So I'd also like to get my degree put up and all my certifications that maybe I'd bring along more believers. But I really do hold all that. Did go to college for health and fitness science. But that first bit, that actually is how I start the first comedy routine that I ever did. And that killed two. And the owner of the comedy club actually told me that I did great. And I am great. And I'm funny. And I have to believe that means something. But let's get to the health, right? You don't want to just listen to me. Maybe it might help. So, I have 5 reasons or 5 things that can help you out with your weight loss. I have to apologize to preface this whole thing because, like I told you before, my eyeballs shake. So, it's hard to read. And my hands shake too. So, anyways, number one, I want you to park further away. Whether you're at work, whether you're at the grocery store, or anything like that, park as far away as you can so you can get those steps up. Even having a pedometer to count your steps, that could work, but most smartphones have a pedometer in them now. Not not that I use my pedometer because that wouldn't help, right? I did have a Fitbit, but it broke, or I broke it. All it wanted to do was count my steps. For those of you that don't know, I'm in a wheelchair. Probably would have been funnier. But just for example, when I parked at college, instead of just parking right up next to the college, I would park as far away as possible. Lucky for me, it was a community college, so I didn't have to walk so far. But even that will burn calories and burn more calories, and you'll start to see it just peel off. Adding to that, I used to take the elevator, even to the second floor, which was the highest floor I had to go to in that college. But, what was I saying? Yeah, it was the highest floor, so instead of taking the elevator, I would take the stairs. So, keep that in mind. Number two, I want you to drink ice cold water right after you wake up. When I say ice cold, you can't just use ice, but as cold as you can take. Because your body's going to act like a furnace. It's going to want to heat your body up. Because your body has an equilibrium. It wants to remain constant. It wants to be a certain temperature. So it has to use a lot of energy through all the processes involved. And you will literally burn more calories. And you could also kick it up a notch by, instead of drinking ice cold water right when you wake up, try ice cold green tea right when you wake up. There are things in green tea that will help you burn fat just on its own. So try to drink green tea. Coffee will work too, not the same way that green tea does. But you don't want to be adding creamers. You don't want to be adding any kind of milk, really. I mean, I have my coffee with coconut milk, but later in the day. But that'll be for later. So, drink ice cold water. It definitely will increase your metabolism, and the green tea does that on its own. Or, if you don't like either one of those, no coffee, no tea, you can just take caffeine pills. Take some caffeine pills with that ice cold water, with that ice cold tea right when you wake up, and that's going to help you peel some of that weight off. Okay, number 3, counting calories. I know you may not want to hear it, but calories matter. They do. I don't want you to get crazy about it, like that's all you're thinking about. I've been there. But calories also add up over time. So I would recommend that you not only count calories with something like MyFitnessPal. It's free, it's easy, and that's what I try to use. MyFitnessPal, I've been using it for years. And I recommend that for weight loss, all of us, we can say how many calories we basically burn a day. So, me, I weigh 180 pounds. So, I'm going to multiply that by 10. So, just to maintain my current weight, 180, I would have to eat 1,800 calories a day. Now, from there, you can do several things. You can add up how many calories you, like the 1,800 calories for me, throughout the course of 7 days a week, and you can find out how many calories that would be. Subtract 500 calories from that, either the total for the week, for the month, whatever, and then subtract calories from that. What I did was I had 5 calories subtracted from my basal metabolic rate at that point, which was way up there, you know, weighing over 400 pounds. But, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Calories to maintain. Yeah, 500 calories. Okay. A pound is about 3,500 calories. So, all I did was subtract 500 calories from my basic diet a day. And over the course of 7 days, 1 week, that made 1 pound. Just with changing diet and diet alone. That's all it took. But then when you add exercise, it falls off even more. Or it can, if you got the diet right. I want to apologize for all the wait time in between, but the reading is very difficult, guys. And my writing is horrible because of the shaking in my hands. But, alright, since I mentioned exercise, I guess I'll talk to you about exercise. Well, first off, I don't want you to get stuck in the habit of thinking you need to do cardio. I'd like for you to with the weights, but if you can't, that's fine. Just when you work out and lift weights, I would recommend, if you're just starting out, just to use the machines that exist in all or most gyms. Use those machines. They're already set up, so you'll be lifting the weights the way that you're supposed to, and it'll kind of teach you, and it actually increases the strength in your stabilizer muscles. Like for example, in your shoulder, there are several muscles around the main movers in your shoulder that help out. So, I'm really sorry, but my memory is terrible. So yeah, I would recommend that you lift weights because just your body having to recover, just that your body breaking down and recovering, it will burn more calories than cardio. With cardio, you're going to burn calories while you're doing the cardio. And sure, maybe it'll increase your metabolism a little bit, but not much, not enough, I think. So mix it with weights and you'll be all set. I got stuck thinking that I had to do cardio. Every time I would ask someone at my gym, like they recommended cardio. But being as big as I was, I wouldn't recommend cardio. I mean, I was over 400 pounds. At that size, I wouldn't recommend cardio. Not in the traditional sense, anyways. Walking, of course. But I'm so bad at this. When you do use the machines, try to focus on compound exercises. Compound exercises are ones that use more than one joint. Like, some people argue and say that a dumbbell curl is actually a compound exercise if you're standing and you're doing the barbell curl. I kind of agree with it, but a squat, that's a compound lift. Um, Military press, that's another compound lift, that's a good one. It's where you're lifting for your shoulders using a barbell. Sorry, I haven't done it in so long. It's probably been over a year since I exercised and it's killing me. I hate it. I, I need to find something to do while I'm trying to read because it's just awkward for you guys. Even though I know you can skip around. Gotta turn the page. Yes, need to turn the page. God, this video is really bad. Alright, number 5. Cardio and weights versus diet. You're not gonna like to hear this, especially if you're a gym rat like I used to be. You're just not gonna like to hear it. Exercise, even though I personally believe that we should all exercise so that we can all be a little more functional, a little better. But weights definitely help with aesthetics more than cardio does. Of course, cardio is burning some calories, but with weights, that weight is going to come off more. And diet. I keep jumping back and forth, and it's pretty crazy. But yeah, cardio and weights for aesthetics, that's just what it is. Diet, though, you can diet without exercising and lose weight. But I'm sure you've noticed that when you exercise without managing your diet, managing your calories, the weight may not go anywhere. You may be wondering why you're stuck on the same weight on the scale, or even increasing the weight on the scale, and you just don't get it. You think you're doing everything right, and you may be. But my memory is pretty awful today, and it always is, but I have to make mention that I do take things like lion's mane and chaga mushroom before all of my comedy bits or routines, even the one that I did for NBC, just so I can retain the stuff that I write. MS is a beast with memory, so not in a good way. Probably shouldn't have said it that way. So, and again, I haven't talked about this stuff in a long time, and I'm not good at talking anyways. In person, I would not be this guy. In person, I would be such an introvert, and I would be so scared to talk to you. And you could tell me something about exercise and fitness, and it could be wrong, and I just agree with you because I don't like to contest anything. But now I'm just rambling. So thank you so much for clicking on me again. And please comment down below if any of this helped you, if I could elaborate on any of it, because I'll try. And if there's anything else that you're having trouble with, please comment and let me know down below, and I will try my best to help you. Until next time, Jabo out.